Well, hi everybody. It's day 9 of the Think to Succeed challenge, video challenge. And this is my extra video for the day. And I thought I'd share with you a thought that I had. You know, the other day I was flying home from Utah back to Texas, and my flight was like at 8:20 in the evening, and I was going to get home at 2 a.m. And I thought I would try and do a standby on US Airways. You know, you can do that on the day of and pay a little fee. And so I went to the counter, and they said, hey, you know, the flight is oversold, so we can't even sell you a ticket. So maybe you can get on, maybe not. So I went and I waited, and sure enough, they called my name and said, you know, hey, you can get on. And not only can you get on, but you can you're on the exit row by the window. And I didn't check in my bag because I don't like to pay $25 a bag. And they were doing courtesy checks because, you know, it was oversold and all that kind of stuff. So I was so excited. I got a free upgrade. I got a free standby. I was able to check in my bag for free, so I wouldn't have to carry it in, you know, between connections. And I was getting home at an earlier time, like 11 o'clock instead of 2 in the morning. And so I was sitting on the plane, you know, and I was all excited. And about 10 minutes after I sat on the plane, they came and said, hey, Mrs. Packard, the guy showed up. I'm sorry, you know, the flight is full. You're going to have to come back. So I said, okay, you know, no big deal. So I went back out, and then as soon as I came back out, they said, hey, 5 people haven't showed up, and they only have like 1 minute to show up. So I was like, oh, cool. So I waited, and I was so excited again, and then 4 people showed up. I said, oh, you know, and I was on the plane again. I was walking toward the plane, and then they called me back. And then they only had 30 seconds to make the flight, and they had 1 seat left. So the lady told me, you know, go ahead and get on. And so I'm like, yeah, okay, you know, so I was all excited again for the 3rd time, or 4th time maybe. And as soon as I was getting on board, the guy was running, you know, because basically that was his seat. Anyway, needless to say, I learned a lot from that situation. I thought I'd share with you. I could have gotten really upset, and I didn't. I just held my anger in, or frustrations in, and I thought, you know, if I were the one that were coming in between flights, and I was, you know, I was one of those 5 people that was going to lose my seat, you know, it'd been very frustrating. And so I kept my calm, and, you know, I'm normally not a very calm person when things are frustrating, but I did. And after I went back to check in, you know, the lady just said, you know, you've been so very nice, and thank you for dealing with this. We're going to upgrade you to 1st class. So, you know, I was able to get 1st class. I didn't blow my temper, and I just realized that if we just be a little bit kinder, a little bit nicer in this world, you know, and not let things get to us right away, it just helps keep our blood pressure down, number 1. And number 2, there's no reason to get all flustered. You know, things happen. And yeah, I got home at 2 in the morning, but that was my original flight anyway. So just my thought for the day, you know, that there's no reason to get upset, even when we have reasons to get upset. It just makes your day worse. It makes your blood pressure go up, like I say, and all the other bad reasons why. So there you go. There's my extra video and an extra thought for you. I hope that helps you. And I am on my way to go Amazon scouting for my business. I'll talk to you soon, and maybe I'll make a few more today. Take care.